Hey y'all, I'm finally back from vacation. Decided to go live on this channel. I just got back from my other channel. So I wanted to talk about something that kind of I saw while I was on vacation. Do we live our lives in themes? And this is more of a mental level up. It can also be a physical level up, but because I saw a lot of both. Um, hey y'all. So I think a lot of us live our lives in themes, which is fun, I'll admit. Mhm. Makes life more interesting and easier to navigate because you have something that you like. Some people's theme is my level up theme. Some people's theme is some people do cosplay. Some people have a different name or a fake name that they use. Some people have, their own style. So when I was on vacation, I was at Disney World and Universal Studios. And so I saw a lot of themes going on at the same time. There were different groups of people who were dressed in different themes. There was different parts of the park that has different themes going on. And you can tell the people who had a favorite theme because they would have on, the t-shirt or the outfit to match and their personality kind of went with it. So I'm saying, um, in life, do we gravitate towards a certain theme at different times? Are we born in a certain theme? Are we attracted to a certain theme in life? Can we change themes? And what I mean by themes is like when a lot of people watch influencers or, people online and they say, "Oh, I like that outfit," or "I like how they live their life," or "I like this about that. I want to incorporate that theme of living in my life." It was harder to do because we didn't have, internet wasn't used as much as it is now. So you had to be more creative and original. But now, you know, um, everything is a theme. Everything is a theme. So if you have kids or if you know younger people, there's lots of themes or aesthetics or things that go around on TikTok or YouTube or whatever, Instagram. And people latch on to that and they create trends out of all these different themes. And then these trends and these themes become part of a lifestyle. And then these lifestyles get passed on to, children and stuff like that. And so it's important if you choose a theme or if you choose to be influenced by a certain theme or aesthetic or whatever, that it fits your personality and it fits your lifestyle. Because if it doesn't, and you keep changing and changing and changing and changing, you're pretty soon people aren't going to be like seeing you as an original. Next week, what you gonna be looking like next week? Stay true to yourself if you are going to have a theme in your life. So what I mean by themes is what are you naturally attracted to? What do you naturally think is pretty? What type of fashion or decor are you naturally attracted to? Not who your favorite influencer is naturally attracted to as far as clothing or themes or decor, but what is it you are naturally attracted to? Make that work for you. You can incorporate parts of other people's quote unquote aesthetics or themes, but always keep your original aesthetic or theme because it will always make you happiest. It will always keep you grounded, and it will always keep you true to yourself so that you don't feel, because a lot of people ask me, well, I feel so fake level. That will keep something that doesn't make you feel fake all to yourself. Like, is there a style of clothes that you like to wear? Is there a hairstyle you like to wear? Is there a makeup look you like to wear? Don't change 100%. Keep something original. That way, when you level up your own way in style and your theme and your aesthetic and your style and your More likely to stick to it rather than not stick to it. I've seen I've seen so many people redecorate their house because they saw something on YouTube or somebody decorate their house a certain way. And they even like that style. Okay. So don't be 100% influenced by anyone who whose original style is not your, you know, true liking. It's like at one point, a lot of people became all had the same background, the same desk, the same whatever. I'm like, y'all shop at the same place? Um, y'all got the same desk. I can't tell who is who anymore. Who's that? Who's that? You know, stay original. Don't blend. Don't disappear, baby. Do not disappear into the background. Stand out if you got to. It doesn't matter. If you keep disappearing into the background, if I don't know who you are from behind or from the side or from your voice, problem. I hear so many people that sound like another person. I see so many people that look like another person. And that's not what leveling up is. Leveling up is leveling up to your best self. Okay. If you like to play with different looks like I do, I'm still going to be me, period, no matter what wig I got on. The real me is going to show. So think of it like that. um, ooh, let me try to read some of these comments. Anyway, so they have nothing to do with the video, so we will skip past them. So once you establish your life theme, I don't know who's texting me, but I don't have my phone with me. It's back there. So once you establish your life theme, level that up. Okay, level up your life theme so that when you get older, you can fully, truly enjoy what you've created, the lifestyle, the look, and whatever you have leveled up to. You can truly say that you enjoy it and that you've been true to yourself. Because a lot of people will navigate towards someone else's theme or likes, and then they'll wonder why they're not truly happy because they have a copy of someone else's theme, and that's not really their theme. Like, you'll see some people that have copied and done so much aesthetic copying that, oh, your favorite color used to be this and now you never wear that anymore. What happened? Oh, you used to love to do this, but now you don't do that anymore. What happened? It's because so many people are following themes and not their true selves. What advice for a 16-year-old about to go to college? You 16 about to go to college? Why are you going so young? That's too young. Why would you go to college at 16? You Doogie Howser or something? Y'all remember that show, Doogie Howser? He was a doctor at 16. Uh-oh, Percy. Glad I'm back. I was just watching one of my old videos where a sub asked what to do with a cheap gift, and you said throw it. Sure. I've done that back in the day. I was bad, yes. I threw that thing. I was like, I was just so insulted, like, because it was from James, and I'm like, you must not know about me. You must not know about. It wasn't his fault. He didn't know no better, but he did after. So anyway. Sometimes you feel bad that you have to look a certain way to be provided for, take care of, pressure ourselves to look perfect and get too hard on. Don't ever have to look perfect. Just look like you want to look or like you need to look at that time to get what you need to get. Okay? It's called Transformers. Mm. Because, like, honestly, if someone says, "Oh, you have to go to this thing with me, and I need you to look really leveled up, and like because all these are going to be there, and you need to look like this," I will transform from this look to an entirely different look to get whatever need to get done. Period. I will be a transformer in 2 seconds. You okay? So it's just like work. If you have to wear a uniform in order to work there and get paid, same thing. Just do what you got to do. And when you are tired, we go back to what you want to go back to, looking like or being like. But you can't, like, I would say this: don't let the pressure of having to do that deter you. Think of it as a work uniform. Okay. Like, some people take their jobs too seriously. I don't like those type of people. Like, not career, but jobs. There's a difference. Okay. You take your job too seriously, you know, that's funny. But at the same time, what I'm saying is, like, go to work, and when you at work, you at work. When you get off work, you're not at work. If to be provided for, you have to look and be perfect, as you say, then there is no perfect person. So you don't have to ever strive to be perfect. You will never be perfect. So don't even pressure yourself to be perfect. Just be enough to get what you need to get. Okay. Promise you, you'll be fine. I never pressure myself to be perfect. I'm like, why even do that? Because it doesn't exist. A man told me it don't matter what I do. I don't need to work. I look good. Okay. So do that. Flaws can be attractive. If everybody looked the exact same, it'd be boring. Like, I look at a lot of, now, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but I look at a lot of people who have had a lot of the same types of plastic surgery or enhancements or whatever you want to call them. And then and you watch TV in the modern day, and then watch an old movie from like the 80s and the 70s before everybody and their mama had plastic surgery. A lot of people look so different, and there's different um, looks. Like, there were some people that were very unique. You don't see those type of people anymore, but it's hard to find. Like, you actually had to be naturally looking good to get a part in a movie, or you had to really know how to sing before auto tune was invented. Go back and look back in the day and see the flaws that made these people beautiful, and then come back into, look on what's on TV now and see how everybody tried to fix themselves to where now everybody looks the same. Like, I can't tell who these half these people are unless you know uh, their name is on the screen. Okay, so that's why they got the name on the screen. So anyway, I just say, don't rush to look like everybody else. Look like yourself, but the best version of yourself. You don't gotta look like everybody else unless you're trying to do that for a purpose. But always keep your original self and be able to look good as your original self still under all of it. Pop out one day and be like, look, that's my costume. That's my level up attire. That's my get rent paid attire. This my at home me who I am attire. I got so many different looks. Pick one. Who should I? What do I need to do today? That's going to be what I wear. That's going to be how my hair is done. That's what colors I'm going to wear today because that's what I need to get accomplished today. That's it. So, what if the real you is timid? Um, it depends on the situation. Do you need to be timid that day? Do you need to speak out that day? Well, then, get your theme music going, watch your theme movie. Like we're talking about themes. Who's your hero or heroine who is not timid that you need to watch and get inspiration from? What song do you need to listen to get pumped up so you can say what you gotta say? Do that. Mhm. Prepare yourself. You know, athletes and boxers and all those people, they have all that superstition they do before games, and they got to play their theme song and got to wear their lucky draws and whatever. Do the same thing as a woman, except we're not going out to box or catch footballs and play basketball. We going out to catch money, husbands, you know, money. Did I say money already? Okay. Whatever. But what I'm saying is it's the same thing. Get yourself prepared. Hmm. It you're not betraying your true self. You are simply just think about if you had 4 jobs, you got to wear a different uniform for each job. Speak a different language, like say you're bilingual or whatever. You got to speak Spanish on this job, English on this job, wear a uniform on this job, wear a dress on this job, wear pants on this job. You know, you're not going to say, well, you're going to have to do what you got to do to get what you need to get. And when you get home, then you're going to enjoy all the things that you gained from doing those other things. So don't look at it like that. Never look at it like that. So many people will try to make you feel this way. Oh, you're just fake. Your mama fake on her job when she greeting people at Walmart. She don't like people. Okay. Right? Your mama still working anyway, sir. So I'll say it. So we're not all gonna be 100% authentic all the time. Everybody wears masks, especially during COVID. Everyone wears gloves. Now they're putting out some stupid message talking about you got to wear gloves to pump gas. Then go take the gloves off, go right into the convenience store and shop, or go through the drive-through and eat with the same hands. Okay, whatever, we know. Silly, right? Everybody got to wear masks at some point. People wear masks in the bedroom. Yep. Sure, why not? You said, can you be a sugar baby even though you're not where you are physically and mentally when you go ahead, even though you're living this? You can be whatever you want to be when you want to be it. Okay. There are no rules. If you can make it work, then it's going to work. You might find better and more, um, you might find more generous people as you level up, to where you want to be. But why wait until then when you can be learning lessons along the way and seeing how things change as you change? A lot of women out here in these streets talking about they make 6 figures and can do it all. I want to tell them, shut up. I can do that too. I can make 6 figures and do it all, but do I want to do it all? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And then I realize, why should I do it all? You know, why should I do it all when I don't have to? So A lot of people want to do it all because they can, and a lot of people don't. A lot of people have to. People don't. It just depends on what they want. Mhm. Should you keep an old trick around if you trying to be faithful to a new boy? Girl, trying is keyword. You already failed by using the word trying. Next. You already failed. You said try. That means you intend, you ain't gonna do it. So okay, whatever. You said boys are crazy to you and you don't like young guys. I never dated anybody my own age, so barely, like maybe once or twice. So I don't know what to tell you. I would be looking for boys. I, I wouldn't be looking at college unless it was for some professors or whatnot, deans or whatnot. Unless it's just for fun, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to find nobody in when I was in college already. I need somebody out of college with some money. Okay. Whenever I use your line on female, you're too pretty to be working, they always look shocked. What do I say after I shop? If you're gonna use that line, you better be able to back it up. Like when you use that line, that means you're ready to go in them pockets and give. That means I am a sugar daddy. That's what that means if you're using them lines. Stop using it if you can't back it up. Percy. If you can back it up, the next thing you need to say is, um, if I was your man, you wouldn't be working. Then that's gonna be like, oh, there's a possibility for that dude to be my man and I don't have to work. Then you will say, okay. Then she'll smile and say something back, and then that's when you ask her out. But don't ask her out to Applebee's or nothing. It has to be a nice place. You gotta impress her then, because if you say that, now you have to really impress her. If you can't impress her, don't even bother saying that. Unless you got a plan in mind that's gonna be impressive, don't even say that line. Skip it. It's be like, you're very pretty. How long have you worked here? That's the broke line. What does it mean when men, act like they don't know what to do with themselves when you're around? I don't know. You should mean they don't know what to do with themselves. Might just, pull out your computer and go shopping online. Then that's what they can do with themselves. Help you pick out something that you'll figure it out then. You said poor Applebee's. That's true, but didn't have to look good to get man's money and boost his status, but at the same time, it's ugly old guy. I may be thinking too. It just depends on your goal. So many people have one goal, two goals, three goals. If you have goals to have A, B, C, and D at the same time, then you might have to rethink a lot of things. If you only have one goal at the time, then a lot of those things won't matter. Then when you get to your next goal, then maybe they will matter, maybe they won't. But it depends on your goal and why you're doing what you're doing. Like, think about this. If you was poor, if you was a stripper, if you were desperate, you wouldn't care. A goal is a goal. I need this money, point blank, period, right? If you had options, if you had your own money, if you weren't, could take your time and go out and date a lot of people until you found someone decent, that's different. Some people are at a point where they don't care. They just want to hurry up and get to a certain point in life and then do what they want to do. Or they want to get to a certain status or a certain amount of money and then do what they want to do. Some people don't want to wait. Some people don't already have certain things. So they go and get because their goals are going to be different. Some people are lazy. So their goals are going to be different. So if you already have whatever you need, blah, 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 your goals are different. If you don't have what you want, your goals may tolerate a lot more than someone else's goals who has what they want or need. Okay. Uh-oh, sprinkle, sprinkle. What wicked tactics should one resort to if nothing is working? Would you lie and steal? No, I would never lie and steal. But I would be like, okay. I mean, I'd lie. But if you're a good liar, you ain't got to steal. Sprinkle, sprinkle. There's a difference. If you're a good liar, you never have to steal. People will just do whatever you want them to do. Okay. How y'all think? How y'all think the art? Never mind. I ain't even gonna say it, but half of y'all know what I'm talking about. Like politically. Okay. The government's set up that way. They don't have to. They do both. People think it's the law. So they go with it. So it just depends on what you know, what you think. Not stealing. He can give it. Yeah. Some people think taking a handful of mints is stealing at the restaurant. Some people think taking the towels from the hotel is stealing. Some people think, oh, that's okay. They don't care. It just depends on what you think stealing is. Robbing is different. Robbing and stealing is two different things. Complimentary. When you went on a date the other night, he was rude. He tried to ask for a kiss at the end. You should have bent over. There you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. When you take a man back that cheated, he loses respect for you. Well, you probably already lost respect for that man, but you probably taking him back for a whole nother reason. Everybody got their plans. Right? I'm trying to answer. Hold on, I'm trying to look at these comments. Let's see. What to do if all your friends are hoes and you don't want to introduce them to no man and dudes like then don't have no friends. Say you ain't got no friends. I have no friends. That way you never have to introduce them. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Can we get no thanks. The dude was going on about what he had to offer. So why are you single? When they doing all of that, stop listening. You got to tell me what you got to offer. Then I don't want it. If I ask you, then okay. But if you just telling me voluntarily, I don't want it. Like I didn't ask you what you had to offer. I should be able to see what you got to offer. Like, what car you drove up in, how your day was according to, how was your day? Did you boss some people around? Did you run your own business? What you did today? You don't need to tell me what you have to offer. That should come through naturally. I guess my dreams of being on Married to Medicine are no more. Girl, go get you an optometrist. Those are easy to get. You could be married to eye drops, eye medicine. Go find your chiropractor. Okay. You good? Hope ain't up yet. Okay. Go get you. You said get a neuropath doctor. Go go get you one of them holistic doctors, girl. Go find it. You could be married to natural medicine. Um, is it weird to be private about your relationship? I just had to tell a friend that I don't believe in posting your partner on social media. Um, yeah, because a lot of people are weird and crazy and they'll go looking for stuff. So you don't want to post a lot of stuff if if that's not what you want to do. If you want to, then make sure it's okay with the other person. If you don't, make sure it's okay with the other person. They could get upset or whatever. But for me personally, I would not post anything personal anymore because a lot of people are so nosy. A lot of people are just have no lines and they'll try to get all up in your business and whatnot. So keep it private. I mean, have some things for yourself. I used to post a lot of stuff all the time. I can't even do that no more. Sadly, I can't even post something that I want to post because people are crazy. Like I have to think about it. Should I post this? Man, people crazy. I'll just share this with the people around me that I can see right now, like in the old days. Hmm. You see your job change every day like you're a Barbie. One day you a part-time receptionist, and the next day you a student. People are nosy, right? Um, you would like to have a one-on-one session? I don't do one-on-one sessions. Sorry. But you can join my Patreon and ask me a question there, and usually I answer you. It's linked in the description below. Like most of the time, you ask a question there, I'll definitely answer because I check it weekly. But don't write me no book, okay? Quick to the point. You said what? People get jealous when you flaunt your assets. I don't be flaunting nothing. Mhm. Yeah, I can't even. You don't need to flaunt anymore because then. I mean, you can if you want, but then people take it personally. I've seen people flaunt their stuff and people get mad at them for earning their own money and flaunting. They're not even flaunting. It's just normal to them. How a lot of people can't just be themselves because people don't like it. And I'm not talking about myself. I've seen other people that this happened to as well. So might as well stay private because not everybody's gonna be on the same stuff that you're on anyway. Hmm. Do I think showing off your new man to your ex is a good way to get him jealous? Why is your ex still stalking you and looking? I, if your new man is there and your ex is looking, or if you're looking at your new ex, are you going around your new ex on purpose? I don't know, but hopefully, an ex is just an ex, and y'all could just move on. I don't know. I don't. I think it's weird how people try to make people jealous. Like if you don't need to be jealous if y'all ain't together. Okay, there's no need. Exactly. You don't need to be focused on an ex if you got somebody new. Why does anyone care about their ex? I don't know. I wouldn't care about an ex if I'm not in communication with them anymore. Why? Why care? Hmm. You said choose your inner circle wisely. Yes, just whoever I can see right now in my house. That's my inner circle. My house. The people in my house. Period. Anybody else is uninvited and just showing up randomly and shouldn't even be there. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You gonna join the Patreon? Right? Yay! And there's lots of books on there, like PDF books too, so you can read. There's like a library on there of like level up books and stuff like that. So we also doing a journaling group too if you want to also journal with us. I did put the journaling prompt up yesterday because I just got back from vacation, so it was a day late. So sorry. Oh, y'all like my cup? Yeah. I'm out of that drink. So, if you guys are familiar with the Level Up group, I do have the SheRaSeven Level Up journal. You go on the Patreon, scroll down, y'all will see the links to buy the journals, and it comes with the journaling set comes with a pen, like letter writing stationery, and this is the pen that it comes with. Um, Letter writing stationery and a journal. Hmm. I also have fountain pens available, regular like writer's pens and bookmarks, and I have like a little whole stationery section on there now. Hmm. Yeah, I have another Patreon for my other channel too, where we do other stuff too. So more stuff actually coming to the stationery section of the store. Um, I'm almost sold out of my solid perfume, so I have to make some more of that. I'm going to be making a new. I don't know. I wanted to ask you guys: should I do a fall fragrance, like for the fall season? Like y'all know how like Bath and Body Works does like food smells. Should I do a perfume that smells like sweet food smells, like the pumpkin and the cakes and all that stuff, or should I do lip balms that taste and smell like that? I don't know. Still thinking. I think I'll do the perfume and add like a little floral to it or a little musk. That way you can have like that scent as well as something perfumey. You said do both? I might do both. I might. Hmm. You said don't do food. We'll see. I have some fragrances that can also be like, more of a blend, not so foodie. Um, Trying to read some of these. So if you are, if you have a theme, like let me get back to the topic of the discussion. If you have a theme in your life, stay true to your theme, but you can incorporate other things to try out and make part of your theme. Like, okay, y'all know I'm always talking about Michael Jackson or what. Well, okay, so or we can use modern day artists. You can see the influence of older artists or legends in the newer artists. They're not the old artist, but they have their own theme going, their own originality, but they have, little bits and pieces and aspects of the older, innovators. So what I'm saying is if you're going to level up and take bits and pieces of what it is that you need, but stay an original. Don't be an exact replica of the next person because that's no fun. That's not original. That's boring. You're replaceable, literally. That's why it's so easy these days to go out and get someone that looks just like you if you do the most with your looks or surgeries or whatnot. Somebody can just go replace you with someone who does the exact same look as you do. They got the same furniture as you do. They got the same everything. Okay, change it up, but keep your level up original to yourself. You can take bits and pieces, but don't take the whole thing as far as looking like a carbon copy of the next person. Okay. You say you could steal a man with a shake and go weave. I don't steal men. Shake and go. You can steal a man with a shake and go, girl. That's the title of a book. I stole a man with a shake and go. It would be comedy. I had just got off work and I made enough tips to go buy me a shake and go. It was 10 minutes before 10, ladies' night, get in the club free. I had to make a choice. That's how it starts off. Either I had to buy this shake and go or this cheap pair of shoes. I bought the shake and go. 2 days later, I had a new pair of shoes, a whole new outfit, and all my bills paid. Let me tell you the story. Then they go into it. Okay. That would be funny, right? Just like that. What's a shake and go? It's a wig. Wig you shake. You don't got to brush it or nothing. You just so oh, she's arrogant. She's conceited. She said she could steal a man with a shake and go. I like that confidence. Keep it up. And it's funny, okay? Anyway, I'm serious. I'd write books like just based on that stuff. Just like you could even do like voiceover books. Just make it funny. Tales of a Shake and Go. Sprinkle, sprinkle, Kia. So glad I'm back alive. Yay. Sure, are you going to have any more dry perfumes and stuff? Yes, I need to make them. I'm going to make them tomorrow. I still have the other one for evening. I need to make more of the Victorian Gardens scent. But I think there's some left in stock for the Nocturnal Gardens. So that's still available. I have to make them. So tomorrow I'll be super busy. That's why I want to go live today. So I take the whole day to make stuff. The Tales of the Shake and Go sound like your theme life. See? Okay. You said trash. I don't. Those look like basketball hoops. I don't know, like trash or basketball. Foreigner says he will pay $20K to marry him for green card. Should I do it? Thanks, love. $20K, girl. What the heck? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Do you need 20K that bad? It depends on how desperate you are for 20K. What 20K can do. How can 20K change your life for the most? Will it change your life for the most? 20K can be gone and very quickly. Like what can you do with 20K? Will it buy you a car? Are you going to pay towards a house? Like what are you going to do with that? Depends. Are you going to blow it on shake and goes? What are we going to do? If you have a business plan, if that 20K is going to get you a business, then definitely go do it. Who cares? Don't tell him you got a business. You know, start planning it out. After them 2 years, do that divorce, get your 20K and start your business. But it depends on how you plan to change your life with that 20K. And do you plan to change your life with that 20K? If not, get more money as well. Spend some and think about what you're going to do with the other half that you're going to save. You know? But I would never marry someone unless I had a master plan already in place for the money that I receive way ahead of time. That money will be locked up and they will have no access to it whatsoever. And I might just go ahead and get that marriage annulled in 2 days. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't know. We'll see. Do you think painting your own nails make you look cheap? Depends on who I'm looking cheap for or to. So if I hang around people that get their nails done, or if I have to work in an environment where everyone gets their nails done professionally, and I paint my own nails and I worry about what they think, then yeah, I would think that I would look cheap. But at the same time, I don't have to look at my bank account. I just spend money without checking prices as well. So I don't think I can look cheap, but I can also spend. So it just depends on your mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like it just depends on your mentality, how you allow people to affect you by what they think. If you think you look cheap, then that's what you're really saying. I think I look cheap because I do my own nails. It's not what other people think. It's what you think. So if you think you look cheap, then go get them done. Right? You can spend without checking your account and looking. I don't think you're cheap. Some people don't like going to nail shops and sitting in there for 2 hours. That's a waste of time. If you can get a man to Eat a glob of wasabi and down it with shots of soy sauce and some ice cubes. Okay. Mm-hmm. If you can, yeah. Wait, you shake and go movement. There's a whole pandemic going on. A lot of people don't want people feeling all over their hands. I know. Like last time I went and got my nails done, the nail ladies were weird. They was a little weird. You know what I'm saying? It was like doing too much, and I'm like, this ain't gonna work. And I was in there for hours and had to pay over $100. I'm like, I could have been done in 20 minutes and have all my money still. Hmm. Yeah. When all the nail shops were closed, I ordered the gel nail stuff online for the polish, and I do my own nails now. Mhm. 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 Will I ever get the wood? I will never get anything unless it grows naturally. You know what I'm saying? I don't. No, I don't do those things. How to secure a bag when you're always traveling? Be able to work from anywhere. If you're trying to secure it by working. But if you're always traveling and you're trying to secure a bag, then you got to be your own bag. Can't be somebody else's bag. Mhm. Yeah. So, unless your man's traveling with you, I don't know what to tell you. Unless you got one in every city, I don't know what to tell. Do like them pilots do. Yeah, have one in every city. Okay. The ball players, the pilots, the businessmen, they got one in every city. So, say, oh, this week I'm traveling here. I gotta go visit such and such. Secure that bag. Then you got 10 bags. How you think all them basketball players have all them kids? Y'all, some of them basketball players got 10 kids because they go to different cities. They make their rounds. They do what they do. Would I ever give my dress to a friend if she asked? Give a dress? If I give you a dress, I don't want it back. You know, it's yours now because if I give a dress to someone, I have a replacement dress or the original dress. I tell you where I bought it from. I'll send you where you could go buy you one for yourself. But I'll have, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need my dress, but here you can go buy it at the store. This way you could get one just like it, similar to it or whatever. She got it good. She's in airport with all. My friend is married to a very rich guy. How do I make his brother fall in love with you and marry you and secure the bag? By looking good and being up in their face. Everything naturally happens next. Act like they can't have you. Play. You said the only Delta I know is Delta Lounge. Mhm. So anyway, so keep your own thing. Like exes don't matter. What I've learned in my life is the true relationship is with yourself. Everybody else is just witnessing you having a relationship with yourself. If they want to be involved, if they want to enhance your experience, wonderful, great. But really, what it is just them adding to your own relationship with yourself. That's what it really is. Um, at first, when you're younger, it's not like that. But when you get older and the more you learn, the more you're like, okay, you know what I like, you know what it takes to be with me, you know who I am, come correct or don't bother me or get out of my way. That's what it becomes, especially after you secured the bag from somebody else, by yourself, whatever. So people do it different ways, but at a certain point, you're like, either get out of my way, don't bother me, or whatever. You know what I'm about. You know what I like. You know what I do. Anything else is a waste of my time. But when you're young, you got to learn. You got to be like, oh, experience a lot of things. But then when you're older and when you've been through the motions, it's like I roll. How to make men obsessed with you? If they're not already obsessed with you as you are at your version of leveled up, then I'm not gonna put in no extra work. I'm sorry, I'm lazy. If you're at your level of leveled up and you like that level of leveled up and you are like, okay, this is it. If you don't like it, then oh well, I don't know what to tell you. That's how I feel. Oh, Angela, sparkle, sparkle. I'm not trying to do extra, baby. I ain't gonna do extra for you. You ain't worth. You're not worth extra if I have to do extra. You're supposed to be doing extra for me, and then I'm supposed to be like, oh, well, what can I do if you're doing all this extra? Okay. Otherwise, like no extra. How do you fake being faithful to a man? The same way they do to women. Duh. I mean, just think about it. Look, how do men fake being faithful to women? A man told you today that you act like a queen and want people to bow down to me. I said, thank you. Who cares? So if you've observed that, why are you pointing it out? Obviously, you need to get the bowing. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Nice observant. Let's see if you can follow directions. If you can't, then I don't know what to tell you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, Hi, how are you? Yes. I've observed that you want people to bow down to you, and you're still not bowing. And I don't think you follow directions, sir, or learn from example. What if a ex try to blackmail you if I don't stay? Then you got dirt on him too. Shoot, blackmail him back. Who cares? Double black. It's gonna be double black male. You can't blackmail somebody that got the same type of dirt on you. How you gonna blackmail somebody that got dirt on you? That don't make no sense. Okay. Like, how do you react if James make fun of you for being antisocial and not like other women when y'all go out? We don't go out. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Those days are long gone. How to be spiritual and evil. If that's your natural way, then it's very easy. hmm So I took your advice to one of your old videos and comment on one of your old pictures from a fake page. It worked, but how do I keep his attention? If you can't keep it naturally, it's not to be kept. You know what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't have to work that hard. Okay. Like think about this. If you don't naturally keep their attention, then you're gonna be doing that for the rest of your life trying to keep it. So the best way to keep their attention is to give it to someone else. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sorry. If you got to work to keep it, then you might as well be putting it towards somebody new that might give you the attention you deserve. If you can't keep their attention naturally, just by whatever you normally be doing and stuff, give it to somebody else. Should you hide your spirituality from your man? How do you show something deeper to you? Don't give it all away at the same time. Just be like, say some things that let him know that you're a little bit deep or spiritual or whatever, but don't say too much. Let that evolve naturally in conversations to get to know each other. How to convince a man to buy you a house and an apartment. Make up a good story why you need one. You better be good. You better get to write your fiction. I think you need to watch Lifetime or Hallmark Channel to get some ideas. I'm serious. How to not get bored with a man after being with him so long. Find something to do, busy yourself. That's what I do. I find that I give out a very sexual vibe. I wear my dresses short, but not slutty short. How do I change it? Wear longer dresses. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, how much too soon? I said I have a tummy ache. He said the Pepto get some sent. He sent me Pepto, some get well soon balloons, some water. What? Teas, lemons. Oh, that was nice. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, let's see. Is that the same thing when you tell us the difference and treatment when we look good. Yeah. Shop at quality places. Yeah. I mean, however you feel best, that's where you need to shop. Take him to the mall. Let him show you if he's real. Okay, let's see what you can do. My boyfriend told me the world doesn't revolve around me all because I thought his friend said something about me. What should I do? Best friend or boyfriend? Okay, I don't know. Best friend, boyfriend. Okay, boyfriend. I mean, like honestly, it depends on what the dude said. If I would be like, okay, but you know me, I'll make it true. I'll make it true. The world does revolve around me because it is my world and it's only from my perspective. It's not from your perspective or your friend's perspective. My world is from my perspective. So everything that's done, said, everything that I sense, see, touch, smell, hear is my world. So if he said something about me, it is about me. And everything does revolve around me according to my perspective. Duh. Oh, wait, did that go over your head? Excuse me, let me dumb it down. Oh, you're right. Okay. Everything does revolve around me because it is from my perspective. Mhm. He left me with nothing in another country. I'm so shook. Why didn't you take some, girl? You're supposed to be taking. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How you gonna be in another country with a whole nother man with no a whole nother bank account? I would have made sure my bank account was stacked before I went anywhere. You know what I'm saying? If I can stack it, if you can't stack it back up, then don't go out the country. The whole time she was voice was going off in my head. Horrible. You better be like, ugh. For me to leave the country, this is what I need. Make your list, make sure the list is met, then go. If not, oh, I'm sorry, can't go. Outside of delusions, engage your environment and adjust your actions accordingly. Outside of delusions, engage your environment and adjust your actions accordingly. According to what? Your perspective? My boyfriend who takes care of me just cursed me out because I will not go to Cancun where he took his cheating ex and I hung up on him. What do I do now? Girl, it's Cancun. You wanted to go to somewhere else? Honestly, I don't think I would have cared. But at the same time, I'm like, you don't want him thinking about his ex while he's on vacation with you and saying, "Oh, we went here and we went there." Yeah, that's understandable. You should have just suggested a different place. Like, "Oh, we should go to this place instead. I hear it's much better." Girl, go to Cozumel. It's right next door. Let's go to Cozumel instead. You have a date this evening. Should you valet park your car or valet to stall when I come pick it up so date won't see it? I take a whole nother car. If you have a Bentley, you should have a second car. Where's your other car? Where's your drive on date car? You said Uber. If you have a Bentley, you should have another car too. This can't be your only car. Somebody said Lyft. Take your second car. If you don't have one, you should. Okay, look, I'm not gonna have. If I have a Bentley, I'm going to have options. I'm not gonna buy a Bentley and that be my only car. I need options though. I need the broke cheap car so nobody be looking at me crazy. And then then I need my car to floss. And then what is my opinion on women proposing to men? I don't care. If you propose to a man, obviously he's the woman. I don't know what to tell. These men get jealous if you have a more expensive car than them. Exactly. Get you a cheap car and use that. Rent it out or something. I don't know. When you're not driving it. I need to focus on. You need what? I already feel that way about my brand new. You need another car already. Yep. Like if you're single, let me tell y'all, if y'all car is nice, y'all better have a second car to drive on dates. Keep that other one in the garage. I'm trying to tell you. Keep that other car in the garage. Because once they see that, unless their car is way better, mm-mm, their heart will sink as soon as they see your car. That means there's nothing I can do for this woman at all. hmm You said these ladies, the lady had a Bentley, not the man. The lady said she went out on the date. Or was that a man? I don't know. Had a unisex name. You can't tell these days. Um, what if a man Ubers to a date? Order expensive bottle of wine, baby. Not a glass, but a bottle. If you're going to a restaurant, if he flinch, you know he ain't got no makeup. Mm. You know how when you go to the restaurant and the waiter offers a bottle of wine or something like that, or something, the special, whatever. Order the expensive wine. Because that's why he Ubered there, right? So y'all could drink. Isn't that why you took a Lyft or why you Ubered so we can drink? Go get your drink on. I like wine, expensive wine. I can't drink cheap stuff. Bottom line, date men that are providers, not losers. Okay. Alpha males don't focus on themselves. What? And women's discourse. Should you wait until you get prettier and no, just do it now. Do it on the way. It will give you more inspiration. Like people that's waiting, which you're gonna be waiting forever because you're never gonna do it. But if you dating a while, it's gonna give you more effort. You're gonna put in more effort to get better and better, so you can get treated better with better dates. My thoughts on the baby getting canceled. I don't even know what the baby's saying, baby. Lil Baby, the baby, they need to make a song called The Babies, the Lil Babies. Sing about rap about their crib. I don't know. All I know is like they all sound the same to me. That's all I know. They all sound the same to me. We live in a cancel culture. They're used to it. They'll be back. One day you're canceled, the next day you're trending. So who cares? I don't care. One day you're canceled, the next day you're on everybody's. You done crashed the internet. So who cares? Is it attractive to be more active in the bedroom, or should you act like now little is it? It depends how long you know this person, what they gonna do, what you want to do. Do you plan on seeing them again? I don't know. What is the situation? Don't tell a man you listen to the baby. Like, if I can't tell you apart from someone else, then I don't care. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't have something unique about yourself, if you don't have your own personal theme and original theme about yourself, how am I supposed to tell you apart? How am I supposed to tell Lil Baby apart from the baby? You know what I'm saying? If y'all both sound the same, how am I supposed to tell y'all apart? If one get canceled, what if I said, "Oh, Lil Baby got canceled," and that baby actually got canceled? So did anybody actually get canceled if everybody's confused because they all sound the same? I don't know. It doesn't matter. They'll be back. Um. Oh, you're supposed to say congratulations, you got a Bentley. Not tear me down. Oh, sorry. Congratulations, you got a Bentley. You know, wonderful. But now you can't even drive it on a date. You gotta go get you a cheap car. That's messed up. Like, that's terrible, right? Like, where can I drive this to? The like a man beat himself up in front of me because I didn't want to see him anymore. He gave himself a whooping. Did you record it? So you can laugh at it later? Wouldn't you collab with the baby after would you collab with the baby after he's been canceled? Um, I mean, if I was smart, I could make anything work. No one is truly canceled. You can make anything work if you're smart. If you're dumb, you can't make nothing work. If you're smart, you can make anything work because you'll have a goal and everybody will prosper. If not, if you don't want to, if you just say no, you canceled. I don't like you. You just super cancel. Then they'll just go collab with somebody else and get paid. Still, but either way, they about to get paid. Either way, because after somebody is canceled, that's when they make their best comeback. I think the baby had a goal when he said those things. Everybody got a goal when they speak. Everybody, especially when they speak on record. Everybody has a goal. So, people can't have an opinion anymore. People can't say what they want to say anymore. People can't be themselves. People have to be in an industry where they have to sound the same, look the same, dress the same, rap the same, but they can't have their own thought. Okay, and so what? You can't cancel somebody for having their own thoughts. I don't care. I don't care. If you get offline, if you can't have your own thought. Excuse me for thinking on my own. Let me get offline because y'all want me to think like everybody else. Makes no sense. That's why they didn't like so many people that are real. They want fake these days. Politically correct. Everything in order. Boring as usual. That's what they want. So go be it. If you get canceled, you get canceled. But guess what? As soon as you come out with something original and better than all those clones and robots, they're gonna want you back because you have what they don't. um, so be yourself, like I said. Don't worry about what other people want you to be. Be what you want to be. Who cares what they want you to be? That's not their life. Not from their perspective. If you say something and you mean it, don't be apologizing. Say it and mean it. Shoot. You don't like it, don't listen. Turn it off. Don't support me. Cancel me. It doesn't matter. hmm I'm just saying about anyone. It doesn't have to be a rapper. That could be about anyone. If somebody cancels you or you cancel somebody for being a certain way, then let it just be that. Canceled. We're not allowed to, a lot of people aren't allowed to think for themselves anymore. So there's people that still do and say what they want, and then they get ridiculed for it. So who cares? I don't even know what he said, actually. What did he say? um, Bill X cried when he was driving to the airport. He found he was moving away after our breakup. Was a good provider. What does this mean? Nothing, because y'all ex. It means nothing. Um, it doesn't mean anything. It just means they're sentimental, obviously. Um, I miss my old self. I was inclined to my head rather than my heart. How am I just sentimental fool? How do I get my old self back? Combine them both. Um, if you're letting your heart lead, uh, I would say combine them both. Like, yeah, that's right, but there's always that but. But I need to do what makes sense and what makes the money. Okay? Don't be impressed by a man's car, only impressed by the car he offers to buy you. Exactly. Like you driving that, which what I'm driving. If I ain't driving nothing nice, then it don't matter. Bye. You can't give me your keys then. All right then. That's what I thought. Then who cares? People are saying in rap music you can call black women B's and H's and talk about killing black men, and what once you talk about the LGBT community, you're canceled. Thoughts are a lot of that stuff that they're saying is not what it means literally, and people that are upset about it are upset because they feel as if they mean it literally. That's all. That's how I feel about it. Like if you say anything, you're canceled because it's a sensitive topic or subject or whatever. But if you say anything about this, isn't it? If people accept it, then it's like if you call yourself a B word or a H word and it's widely accepted, then that means society is okay with it. But if you say something about the LGBT or whatever, and society or people are not calling themselves those things or saying those things about themselves, then that's when it's a problem. If you can't say it about yourself, that's when it's a problem. So if you can find a way to say it in a non-political way, then I think that's probably better. But some people don't want to say it in a non-political way, and that's probably why there's so much people, so many people canceling. So I'm like this. Look, I don't care what you do in your bedroom. I don't care who you love. I don't care. Where's my money? You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're gay, straight, bi, if you like animals, if you like hybrids. I don't care. Care if you drive electric or diesel. I don't care what you doing. Where my money? I don't care. You ain't gonna do it to me, so it don't matter. And if you know, I don't care. It doesn't bother me. If I can walk through the airport with a child, well, not my child, but someone else has a child walking through the airport with their Mickey Mouse suitcase coming from Disney World, and or have to walk behind somebody with butt cheeks sticking out with holes all in their cut off jeans, booty this big shaking, who cares? People are going to see and hear things that are not appropriate for them at certain ages. That's life. Can we shield people from certain things? Maybe not. Not in this day and age. I'm serious. I had to. Y'all was on my other channel a little while ago. I was in the airport. Group of women with who was wearing these shorts, skin tight booty shorts with holes. Y'all know them cut off jean shorts with everything poking through, and booty this big. Little child walking behind them with their mom coming from Disney World, just watching this. Now we don't know. Is that gonna turn him gay or make him more straight? We don't know. Okay, we don't know what that's gonna do. We don't know what it's gonna do. We'll find out. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Anyway, you said bow straight. Don't stop getting your booty shaking on the. Mm-hmm. You said poor child is scarred for life. I mean, I was scarred, so I know the child was scarred. I'm scarred, so I know the child is scarred. Okay. His mama couldn't say nothing either. She was just like, anyway. I'm talking about in the airport. Yes, I was in the airport. So, like whatever people say they should be allowed to say is called freedom of speech. If people get mad at them, oh well, that's their personal problem, not that other person's problem. People should be able to say what they want, and whoever got a problem with it is exactly their problem. Period. That's your problem because I don't have a problem with what I said. That's how I would be. I would be an unapologetic celebrity. I'm like, I don't care. If I was a celebrity and everybody's trying to cancel me because I said something, I would tell them I straight up don't care. Cancel me. Mhm. What did my daughter say? I don't know because I didn't ask them what they thought, but I saw them looking. I know they probably were thinking something. I was just trying to be nice and not say nothing. Like, they know what I was thinking. Why you gotta wear that to the airport? Aren't you supposed to be comfortable in the airport? Um, Men don't really want to hear too much about us. So yes, I agree. Mystery is good. Look your best. Walk talk like. Okay, yeah. Um, and y'all have to realize something. Like how a lot of ladies live their life. They shouldn't live it based on an ex or what other people think. They should just live it how they feel like living it that day and just do what they want. If it happens to make someone mad, if it happens to make an ex mad, cry, whatever, whatever, who cares? If they're not in your life no more, who cares? So, how to be what? Sure, what when is it okay to mace a dusty? When is it okay to mace a dusty? Whenever you I guess whenever you feel like it's okay. Right. Not only women should move on and not live in the past. No, only women who should move on and not live in the past. Um, you don't live in the past, but if you see and you have memories, that's not living in the past. Like a lot of people will remember stuff so they don't repeat it, or they will remember stuff. That doesn't mean you live in the past unless you stay there and keep complaining about it. So, like, why do you take photos on your phone to remember something that happened? Um, to look back and say, "Oh, that was interesting," or "Oh, I remember when I did that," or da da da. You know, if you're not supposed to remember your past, then erase every photo in your phone. It that's silly. Like people are going to think and remember certain things. Otherwise, everybody would have Alzheimer's or dementia. Okay. If you're the one that brought it up again, what? How to not fall in love? Be in love with yourself, or several people at the same time. That way, you can't really fall. Not too deep anyway. Thank you for helping me by sharing your wisdom. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm not sharing. I'm just talking, baby. You gather what you gather. Like I just talk and people listen. For you know, we need an accessory with GPS and a panic button. Should I practice on men not my type or wait for the one I want? What is your goal? Like you gotta have a goal. What is your goal? Money or the man? If it's money, practice on anybody. If it's a man, wait for your type. If it's one or the other, then find an in between. You said just take all their money. No. Luxury over man. Honestly, if you really think about it, if you really just sit there and think, what would they do? What would they choose? Don't I don't you should not, you know, you should do what is uh what it is to do. Like if you know, if you're not if you're not concerned, if you don't like, I don't make decisions based on people that I don't deal with. I base decisions on the here and now, and I think people should do that. You learn the hard way. Did you get the vaccine? I probably won't ever do that, so I don't know. You don't have to ask me ever again. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, I choose finance and comfort over love every day. I mean, who wouldn't? You know, if I think about it, if you really sit down and think about it, like just really sit down and think, like, would you rather have money or a man that you know loves you and be broke, or not where you want to be financially? If that's gonna wear off, that's not the novelty of that is not going to be renewing. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a novelty. What do you say to your girlfriends that says you should stay natural? Pay me to stay natural. Be my sponsor for naturalness. Where my money? If people are going to pay me to stay unnatural, where are the people who are paying me to stay natural? That's my question. That's what I would tell 'em. Okay. Pay me to stay natural because there's people that will pay me to stay unnatural. Either way, I'm about to get paid. So, do I ever feel put down or insulted by something James said? Of course I do. But see, but at the same time, you can't say something insulting when the other person can say something worse about you. So I can't take the insult seriously because I know it's just a way of being insecure by putting the focus on someone else. You know, so I study it psychologically. Like if someone tries to put you down, it's because they feel like they're below you. And so I don't try to take it personally, but I'll act mad to get my way. But at the same time, it's like, okay, you really can't. You have no room to talk. And if I talked about you the way that I really want to, there will be nothing left. So I'm gonna use this opportunity to say some stuff and get some stuff I want and get some points across. Period. I use the opportunities. So there's an opportunity to be had. I will have it. So yeah, I use certain things to for opportunities, not because I'm really feeling a certain way. If I need to tell you something, if this and that, I'm gonna say it when the timing is correct. You said I'll hurt your soul, yeah, because if I get on him like I get on these trolls, it would be nothing left. I see. I'm trying to be nice. He would just be gone like a stain on the ground. Yeah, I have mercy. A man will love you and still sleep with another woman. Listen, you are never safe from cheating or people gonna do what they want to do. Hmm. But remember, like some people are just nice because they don't want to obliterate you. You said, "Go and read James for his rights." Damn. You know, there's certain things you don't. You know, you know people gonna say stuff because you know how they think and you know what they really mean. Like you read between the lines. When there's no lines to be read in between, then you can, you know, do what you gotta do. But I read between lines. And you know people so long, you read between lines. It's like when I say something, he knows what I really mean, even if I don't say it. He know how to decode my words, just like I know how to decode his. If he's talking about me, he's trying to reflect or deflect. I'm sorry, he's trying to deflect the attention off of his negative qualities at the time. Mhm. Right. You said you will bring a man down to his knees. I've already done that so many times. It's like I'm getting tired of it. It's boring now. I don't see what else I can accomplish. So anyway, oh y'all, I want to tell y'all about this new TV show that Sasha and I were watching before I leave. It was called Sexy Beast. Have y'all seen it? It's where people go on blind dates with like costumes and masks on, and they have to go on dates with like three different women, and then they have to choose one at the end, or it could be vice versa. It could be one woman and three men. They don't know what they look like. They just have to go out on a date with their personality, basically. It's called Sexy Beast. You will laugh. I mean, we laugh so much. Like you saw that? Go watch it. Y'all are gonna crack. Y'all, I'm serious. That show is hilarious. And then they reveal the person after they get dumped or at the end, and they're like, "Dang, I should have chose you. I have more chemistry with this person." It's hilarious. I'm like, and the person you thought was all that, and they took off their mask and their costume, you're like, ew. They was acting like, and then you have to, you don't even know their race unless you're like really observant. You don't even know their race. So it's really good. It's funny. You just dating some costume basically. I know there was those they chose like weird looking like horror movie masks on some of them or animals or whatever. But it's hilarious. Y'all got to see it. You said we already doing that exactly, but it's like a TV show. It's so funny. Yeah. They should have picked sexier masks. I think that would have defeated the point of the show. Like you get attached to the mask. Mhm. Sci-fi-ish costumes, exactly. You're always looking for good stuff to watch. Well, watch that and laugh. Like watch it when you're ready to laugh. The costumes are crazy looking, but you guess that's the point. I know it's like it's to distract you and to I think to keep you, remembering that it's a costume. But yeah, y'all go watch that show if y'all want to laugh. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. Go watch it, and then come back and tell me what you think in the comments. How do you deal with pretty catty jealous younger sister? It's every combo she tries to start a fight and I just be the bigger sister. But is there something you can do? For me, I would just be nice. Like be the bigger sister, literally. Like literally be the bigger sister. Oh, you're so cute. That's so cute. You're so sweet. That's so funny. Like, like, if it's be the literal bigger sister. Don't even bother. It's like, oh, that's so funny. Oh, how cute. Like, no, don't even take offense to it because a lot of times younger sisters are wanting the attention of the older sister and they like to get it through negativity. It's just sibling rivalry. Hmm. Like, honestly, if you can't hang around someone, even if it's a family member, then spend less time talking about things that you don't agree on. Find something you have something in common with and focus on that if you need to talk to them. Like, for example, like if there's something y'all are both interested in, start the conversation off with that. So it doesn't go back to them picking out things to argue about. It's like find what you really have in common together, what you really like together, and start off strong with that. Then the person will be less likely to want to ruin the mood with something negative. Keep changing the topic to something that y'all both agree on. That's all. Hmm. Over 90% of the sexual population in the nation has some form. What? Dang. You know what? Have they tested everybody? Dang. Look, I don't go by what everybody say on statistics. You know what I go by? Like, I know it's science and stuff like that, but at the same time, it's like that's. You know how many people are choking right now? Does that mean you're gonna choke? Do you know how people are dying right now? Are you dying? Don't think about that. Do what you gotta do. Yeah, protect yourself, do whatever, whatever. But at the same time, don't focus so much on something you don't want. All right. Focus on what you do want. What do you want? Hmm. Focus on that. Focus on what you want. Who cares? People are always talking about what they don't want, what they don't want, what they don't want. What are you going to attract? What you're talking about. Talk about what you want instead. Hmm. Talk about what you want. Should you have a condom sex with your husband since so many men cheat? If you feel like it, yeah. I mean, if you feel like your husband is cheating, then it is your right as a woman to say you ain't getting none unless you put the condom on. Period. If they want some, they know what to do. Period. If they don't get none. That's how it goes. You the one. Everything you need to know. How you have how to manifest video. Yeah, a lot of them. Hmm. Ladies, stop using those ghetto magnums. Ghetto magnums. Y'all are silly. My views are taken from the environment around me. I live in the reality world around me. Life is destination if you choose to arrive on time. Huh? Or you can say that in reverse and it'll still be true. Thank you. Yeah. Like, why are we focusing on something that you don't want? I'm actually looking forward to this dinner, quite delicious. I'm actually looking forward to dinner as well. What is for dinner? I don't know yet. Whatever I whip up, Sprinkle, sprinkle. You finna get some rotisserie chicken? Yeah. I'm finna get me some. I got a bunch of stuff. I got some Japanese fried rice. I got some sushi. I got some. I got some leftovers. I got some salad. I don't know what I'm gonna make. I could order something from DoorDash. I don't even know. Who knows? You fasted for 3 days on liquids only diet? Oh, you had. I'm trying. You're what? Somebody see it, Ruth. I want to gain weight. I've been. You do? You've been skinny. Stay skinny, girl. You don't want to gain weight unless it's like for health reasons. I want. You said do most married people rely on the pull out method? I guess I don't know. um, it just depends on what you chose to use as your form of birth control. Some people just don't want to use the pull out method, so they just get a vasectomy and tubes tied. Look, I'm tired. You better get yours done. I get mine done. We gotta spade and neuter ourselves. Like some people spade and neuter themselves after they've had their children. They go get fixed. Yeah, go get fixed. If you look, it'll save you money, time, and energy. Go get fixed. You ain't got to worry. There you go. You have the explanation. What? If you've been on a pill for 17 years, you may not need any form of birth control at this point. Oh, that's interesting. I never knew that. I was never on a pill that long. Ever. Your old coworker still got pregnant after that. She was heated. Dang, they didn't do it right. She can sue. I guess they make you sign papers too. That's why both got to get done. The chances are less. There you go. Look, why should you fix yourself as a woman if the man ain't gonna fix himself? Like we either both doing it or nobody doing it. Period. I think that's fair. Like if a woman gets her tubes tied, a man should get a vasectomy if they're married. Like, it's reversible. They have reversible ways to do that. Reverse a vasectomy, and you can untie tubes. So he better be worth it. What? To like you skinny? What? We are talking about? What? Are you a midget? Tiny size of track? What? Y'all are so silly. You paid to be skinny? Oh, okay. If you're being paid to be skinny, then be skinny. If that's the only way you can make money is to be skinny, then hey. Them people that work for Weight Watchers and Jenny Craig, they paid to be skinny too. Mhm. I went to tie your tubes and get off the pill, but I have no children and I'm not married and even old yet. Yeah, I think after you have 1 or 2 kids, then they say, "Okay, you can get your tubes tied," but they won't do it. A lot of them won't do it until you have kids, unless you have a really good explanation as to why. Like, you gotta say mental illness or something. You gotta make up something, child, if you don't want no kids. Okay, like, if you want your tubes tied and they won't do it because you haven't had any kids, you need to pull out the lies. Like, I got mental issues. They say I shouldn't have children. I got medical issues. The type of job that I have is not gonna work with the children ever. You gotta come up with a bunch of stuff and put it all together. Do I think more male birth control options are needed? Um, would they be used and would they be responsible enough to use them? Like, if they were, I definitely think so, yes. What to say if his other girlfriend calls you? Um, hold on 1 second. Do you want to talk to such and such? Hold on, let me go get him. He's in the shower. Run some water. Hey, baby. Yeah, what's her name on the phone? She want to talk to you. I don't know why she calling my phone. I guess because you won't answer yours. Well, hurry up because I'm expecting a call. Hurry up and talk. Like you don't care. Like no big deal. If she's trying to tell you something or whatever, or talk to you, be like, really? Is that so? Tell me more. Well, thanks for the info. Gotta go. Quick. Who cares? Like, why is she calling? She trying to tell you something? She trying to give you some information? Like, is it good or bad? Is it gonna benefit you or not? That's what I'd say. Like, is it gonna benefit you or not? hmm The pill for men. What I think about life themes. Well, life themes is what you make it. Like, some people live there. Like, if you look at the decoration in their house, how they dress, the type of hobbies and things that they do, that's who they choose to be. But if you allow other people to influence you and you change all those things about yourself, and then you realize you're not happy or you realize that you're not yourself anymore, maybe you can incorporate some of those things that you like about other people's themes or lifestyles, but never 100% change yours because then you're just a carbon copy of the next person or next theme. And I think a lot of people get influenced too much by social media or influencers because um, like they see certain things and be your best self, be your best leveled up self. Don't try to be someone else. I mean, you can be if that's what the job calls for, but remember who you are, like Mufasa said. If you gotta look a certain way to get your bag, Get your bag and then snatch your wig off and be you. Um, Go get another bag, stick the wig back on, go get that bag, snatch the wig back off, and then be you. Never lose yourself because before before you know it, you're gonna be like, who am I? What am I gonna do? Why be stay who you are, stay original, and wear costumes. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what I do. Get your money. People wear costumes every day when they put on that work uniform. Hey, that's it. You said it's hard for me to be brainwashed by somebody. Yeah, but you can act brainwashed if that's what's gonna get you a bag. Oh my gosh, for real? Really? I didn't know that. You're so smart. Wow. You said you wore your wig on a jog and men were looking at you honking like crazy and they know damn well it's a wig. Exactly. They don't care. Men say they care, but they don't. Men don't care until they have to take it off and look at it. Whatever's under the wig. They don't care why you wearing the wig. They don't care until it's like, okay, well, I want to take the next step and get to know this person. I ruined what they really look like. They don't care until they start to get serious or they think about getting serious with you. They don't care what your they don't go to the strip club wondering what the stripper hair look like under the wig. They not there for the wig or the hair. You know what I'm saying? So if they don't care if a stripper got on a wig, they don't care if you got on a wig until they start to think serious about you. And they start to picture you in their lives on a daily basis and waking up to you in the morning and having children with you, then that's how you know they start thinking about your wig and they start taking you more seriously. Like, oh, that's so sweet. You wonder about what's really under my wig. You wonder about how I look when we wake up together in the morning. How sweet. Well, you won't ever have to worry about that. You will never. No. Goodbye. But that was awful sweet of you. The only men who complain about fake stuff are the women on women are men who can't afford. That's right. Like if they use it as an insult because they have nothing else to insult you by, that's because they have nothing else. If not, you can still reverse it and say, "Oh, that's so sweet. You wonder what's under my wig. Do you think about waking up to me in the morning? Do you see a life with me? Are you going to pay all these bills? Do you see yourself taking care of me? To wonder what's up under my wig? That is so sweet. You know what? I don't think you have to worry about that. Let it remain a mystery. Well, that sounds like all black men that warning about black women's hair. Black men really care about us, huh? Yeah, for real. Like, you wonder what you want to know what's up under that? You're so sweet. You want, because you don't ask the strippers. You giving them money, throwing money at them. They twerking and wigs flying everywhere. Where's my money? Mhm. They can go units flying everywhere. Where's my money? You don't care what's under there. The 90% of advice may be trash. Continue discourse long enough, eventually you will stumble upon some truth. Okay. Uh-oh. He done tipped me. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate that. See? That's true. Well, now I will leave you with that truth. So, men in the future, don't ask what's up under a woman's wig because that's an indicator that you really truly care and want to know what she looks like when you wake up next to her in the morning. Okay. I will leave y'all with that.